Alright, in this tutorial we're going to take a look at adding a midplane. The midplane can aid us in creating these ribs. We can also add a midplane to mirror features on. One thing I would not mirror are fillets. So we're going to take a look at this base support, creating these ribs. A couple different options. Yes, you can create a rectangular prism here and then cut, but a midplane we can go equal distance in both directions if we extrude. We can also use our rib tool. We just need a plane that we can sketch on. Adding a midplane is a pretty straightforward process. In my features toolbar, I am looking for reference geometry and I want to add a plane. To add a midplane, all you have to do is select two opposing faces. So if I pick this face and the opposing face, I will get a plane right down the middle. It would not matter which surface I select to create that midplane. As long as I select two opposing faces, I will get a plane down the middle. So we want to add a plane to create these ribs. This will give me something to sketch on. This plane, this is an infinite surface. You can stretch this out, you can make it smaller, but I now want to sketch on this plane. There are ribs on both sides, and I'm going to opt to mirror this just to add another midplane for demonstration. So we have a 15 by 15 or 15 by 45 rib. I do need an enclosed contour if I want to extrude this. We're going to use a different extrusion type as of right now. Instead of going blind or doing two directions, half of 10 would be 5 and 5 in both directions, we can do a midplane extrusion. It is going equal distance in both directions. I know the overall width. I'm going to set it to 10. I have created a rib width of 10, 5 millimeters in both directions by doing a midplane extrusion. Midplane 10. So that is one option. So again, having this plane down the middle, I do have something that I can sketch on. We're going to take a look at using our rib tool. Our rib tool is here in our features toolbar. We need to create a single sketch, same dimensions, 15 and 15. I can turn this line into a rib. I'm going to go to my features tool. My option for rib is here. You can see which direction it is pointing. If you have to flip it, you can flip the direction. I want 9 times out of 10, we're using equal distance on both sides. You can do a left justified or right justified. I want a 10 millimeter rib width. It's going toward the material. You'll know right away if you go in the wrong direction. It'll be pretty obvious visually. And now I have my rib. I'm done with this plane. I cannot delete, well, I can delete it. If I delete this rib, if I delete this plane, the rib, the sketch was associated with it, it's going to go away too. All I want to do is hide the plane. I can hide it by right clicking. I can hide it in the property manager. But I need this rib on the other side. I do not have a default plane right down the middle, so I'm going to add a new midplane. I can now use this plane as a reference to mirror a feature. I'm going to mirror. I have this plane selected. If I didn't, I can select this plane. And the feature that I want to mirror in this case is this rib. There are ribs on both sides. This is clearly stated from the problem set. I have ribs on both sides. I can hide it. So in this instance, I have added two midplanes just to create this rib. I added a plane to mirror on. I added a plane to create the rib.